Hello guys, Mom's Glaze 2, and as you may know, there was an update to Notoriety recently, which changed a lot of things, including animations, models, and mechanics. And because of these changes, since I'm going to have to re-update my walkthroughs, both loud and stealth, I decided why not change around, make my loadouts for stealth and loud better. Well, there's no reason not to, so that's what this video is about. Of course, these are just recommendations. You don't have to, use them. There's not really a meta, as long as you can A, survive in loud with a bunch of health and armor, usually, and B, in stealth, not get detected, that it works. But again, just my recommendation. Let's just get into it. So here for a stealth loadout, using the P90 with the jungle suppressor. And for the secondary, the 5.7, also with the jungle suppressor. You might notice that the jungle suppressor becomes a theme in this video. The melee is the tomahawk, because more damage than the knife with the exact same concealment. Why not use it? The armor is suit, because, of course, run fast, low concealment, all of that good stuff. And the equipment is, depending on the mission, either body bags or the ECM jammer. But I use the ECM jammer more often, because most stealth heists have a body bag asset that you can buy, which makes things very easy. And now, for the part most people probably are watching this for, the skills. Cable Guy aced, Intimidate aced, Halt aced, an Apple a Day aced, and Quick Draw basic in the Mastermind tree. All these hostage skills on the left for taking hostages, an Apple a Day aced for more stamina, and I had a leftover point, so I just took Quick Draw because none of those options are that good in my opinion. For Enforcer, Pack Animal aced because take the bags faster. And in Technician, the thing we really want is Carrier Pigeon, because we can carry 2 bags, which obviously means that we can do heists twice as fast, give or take. So to do that, Drill Technician aced, IT Department aced, and Rifleman basic, because we just need to get to the 3rd tier. Doesn't matter which one of these you take, but Rifleman is more applicable in most situations, if you're using a semi-auto rifle for stealth, which you usually aren't, but that's besides the point. Focus aced, and Surefire basic. Again, these options don't really affect stealth, but we just want to get to Carrier Pigeon basic. And Carrier Pigeon aced, because 2 bags, throw bags further, what's not to love? In the Ghost tree, this is where most of our skills are. Tier 1, Chameleon aced, and Optical Illusions basic. Optical Illusions basic for the extra concealment, and Chameleon aced because spotting enemies and picking up stuff in casing mode is really good. In Tier 2, we've got Cleaner basic, Duck and Cover... No, that's Cleaner aced. Whoops. Duck and Cover aced, and Inner Pockets basic. More concealment, more body bags, run faster. And regenerate stamina faster, which is very helpful. Sixth Sense aced. Cleaning costs are reduced by 75%, which is very helpful in missions like Downtown Bank, where if something goes wrong, you need to kill a lot of civilians. I'm sorry, it happens. Parkour basic, move faster. The Professional basic, letting go of pages doesn't trigger the alarm, which is very helpful. Nimble aced. Picking safe locks minimizes the amounts of drills you have to place, which means you don't get detected as often. Infiltrator aced, you get free concealment, faster lockpicking, and the ability to instantly open most doors. ECM Overdrive aced, so we can open most keycard doors with our ECM jammers. And ECM Specialist aced, so we can block pagers, have longer jamming, and 2 ECM jammers. That's the stealth loadout. Now, moving on to the loud section of this video. As you may notice, this is much different than my previous video on a loud loadout, because it is not a dodge loadout. Instead, it is a take all the bullets loadout. Your primary will be the RPK. I would say minigun, but having something locked behind a Game Pass is stupid, so the RPK. We want the jungle suppressor. Smallest damage impact gives us an accuracy. Any of these, either the Cobra, EOTech, or Reflex Scope, the EOTech just gives you the most accuracy, and it has a pretty good sight picture. but not the scopes, because the magnification isn't what the RPK is all about. We don't use this for range. Just think about it. We don't use it for range. Just remember that. And laser on the bottom, more accuracy, helps with hip firing. Secondary, the Deagle with jungle suppressor, sniper scope, and laser for hitting those far off targets that your RPK can't quite hit, because it is going to happen, trust me, and snipers are annoying. For melee, Excalibur, lots of damage, it's a giant sword, why not use it? And armor is the improved combined tactical vest, or the ICTV. Gives you a lot of armor. It requires you to take a ace skill, but it is worth it, trust me. Equipment is doctor bags, because who doesn't want more health? Skills, most of this stuff is dumped into Mastermind and Enforcer. So, yeah. In Mastermind, we have Cable Guy aced for more hostages, Medic aced, so we can give players more health, or AI even, more health when we revive them. An Apple a Day aced for more stamina, because you will need it. Extra supplies aced, a lot more health. Intimidator basic, because we want hostages, but we don't want to get them by shooting near them. Doctor aced, so we've got more doctor bags. Halt aced, so we can have 2 enforcers at the same time, because more hostages is good. And Joker aced, because what's not to love about cops that deal double damage. Inspire aced, so we can yell at people and make them get back up off of the ground after they got put there by whatever. And we can use that twice as often than the basic version. And Pistol Messiah basic, so we can get ourselves off the ground if our teammates are off, I don't even know, being shoved into a corner by a bulldozer and just downed because they don't have this loadout, which you definitely should use. Pack Animal aced in Enforcer, extra lead basic, more ammo. Thick Skin aced, which was actually changed, as it used to be that snipers could no longer penetrate your armor, and then snipers could no longer hurt you. But now snipers deal less damage, and snipers can no longer penetrate your armor, which is good, because our armor is our shield in this loadout. Loud and Proud aced, because who doesn't want 25 free bullets in an LMG when the next assault wave starts? Armorer aced, so we can actually use the tactical vest, plus armor replenishes faster. Shock and Awe aced, penetrate shields, and do more damage to armor with your bullets. And the flashbang basically does nothing, which is nice. Bullseye aced, so we get 15% of our total 1200 armor per headshot every second, which I don't think I have to say is pretty good. Resourceful basic gets more ammo. Trust me, the RPK is an ammo hog. And Tank aced, because that is a lot of health. In Technician, just Drill Technician aced, because I needed points, and I didn't have a lot of points by this point, and none of these things are here are even that good. So yeah, and in Ghost, surprisingly we do have stuff here, which is kind of confusing if you don't understand the Ghost tree, I guess. Shockproof aced, so we can get to Duck and Cover ace, so we can sprint faster, and tasers basically do nothing. Anyways, that's the video. Nice, short and sweet one, but I will be covering the update itself in its own separate video. But other than that, like and subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to. I apologize for being gone for so long. IRL is annoying, but yeah, goodbye.